One of the most trending news over the weekend has been about Eli Kipruto-Rotich. Let's call him the new millionaire in town. Eli Kipruto-Rotich is a 22-year-old IT student at the Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, Jkuat. Eli was announced as the 200 million Betika mega jackpot winner on Friday the 16th. That is Friday last week. The most interesting part is the fact that he won the 200 million just by placing a 49 shilling bet and being able to correctly predict the 17 matches of the jackpot. Eli started betting back in 2019 after completing his high school education. He came to know about betting from friends whom he was interacting with, and from the interactions he noticed that they used to win some amount of money out of betting, and therefore he decided to get into it. According to him, he said that he has been spending an average of 100 bob every weekend. To him, betting has been more of an entertainment. He has just been doing it for fun. Some of his best jackpot predictions have been ranging between 8 to 11 games. Therefore, he has never received any bonus from jackpot predictions before. One of his previous best wins was when he won 60,000 from a 900 shilling multi-bet. Eli is the fifth born in a family of 7, and he currently resides in Nakuru with his brother. At the moment, Eli indicated that he has no solid plans on how to utilize the lump sum, but he termed the win as just but the beginning of a generational wealth. Some of his priorities include to buy a plot, to build his parents a decent home, and to clear both his fee and that of his sibling. It is also worth noting that Betika provided Eli with a financial advisor who would see him make sober and well-informed decisions on how to utilize the lump sum amount. When I came across the news of Eli, the new millionaire in town, my mind reflected back to one of the chapters that I read in the book, The Richest Man in Babylon. And in this book, the chapter is the goddess of good luck. And in that chapter, the goddess of good luck, the author of this book, George Clason, explains how the men in Babylon used to meet at a hall they refer to as the Temple of Learning. And in this temple, one of the frequent visitors was the richest man in Babylon, who was referred to as the Akkad. During one of the meetings, one of the members in the meeting suggested to Akkad that they should discuss about good luck and how man can be able to attract good luck to himself. And Akkad agreed and said that indeed it was a good topic, and they were able to discuss it in depth. He gave the different signs and different opinions pertaining to how one can be able to attract the favors of the goddess of good luck. From the discussions on how to attract good luck to oneself, Akkad and the members who were present in that meeting made one of the most confusing and equally interesting conclusion, that it was rare to find someone who was able to create wealth using the winnings from the gaming table. To a great extent, I would tend to agree with Akkad and the other men that indeed it's a rare scenario to find someone who has been able to create wealth out of the winnings from the gaming table. But one of the key questions we can ask ourselves, what are the factors that contribute to the easy vanish of the winnings from the gaming table? One of the factors that we can agree is the fact that in most of the scenarios, you find that here is a person who is receiving an amount of money that he or she has neither thought of nor ever even received in his life. And therefore, the money puts him in some sort of a confusion. He is a bit confused. He don't know the step to take. He is now trying to make investments in haste. Now, in such a kind of a scenario, there comes now the friends, the relatives, and even other strangers who are coming either for a favor or even trying to entice this person to get into some investments that are just but a trick, poor investments, that these people are either aimed at profiting themselves, or even at the end of the day, they are not well versed with whatever they are telling that person to invest in. And therefore, I think when you are in such a scenario where you receive a lump sum, such as Eli has received the 200 million, I would derive my advice to him from the Rich Dad Poor Dad book by Robert Kiyosaki. And in this book, Robert Kiyosaki gives one of the key lessons that he learned from the Rich Dad. that for you to be able to make well-informed and sober investment out of money, it's for you to first have financial literacy. If Eli would seek for advice, I would advise him even to first put his IT course on hold and first seek some financial literacy courses. So I believe with enough financial literacy, Eli will now be able to make well-informed decisions irrespective of the presence of even the financial advisor.